Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. In the last episode, we ran through the squad story Love and Logic, where we had Yasha and Hannah and Aoife, I think was how her name was pronounced, and basically trying to play matchmaker for Yasha and Aoife, but it turns out that Aoife actually is already engaged, and so poor Yasha did get a little bit shot down there. And I do agree with Riley's assessment that probably Yasha and Hannah are a better match, but hey, doesn't look like they can really see it. Unfortunate, but you know, that's their business. Okay, so we are going to be heading on to the next main chapter, but we're going to do a little trip back to headquarters. We don't need to hit the R&D facility. I think that I'm just going to go ahead and pour all of the experience into the troops. I don't really use orders all that much, so I'm not going to really bother with a mess hall right now. It's going to be more useful to me to have that experience on the actual troops.
Welcome, Captain Wallace.
So let's go ahead and dump that in.
So,
And again, we're going to primarily focus on our troopers and scouts, and then dump the rest into the snipers.
everyone, do your best. Nicely done. Congratulations.
Alright, scouts have new potentials. Good.
Done for the day.
And we're going to head into private quarters and just check the news, because I think there was some new news. Alright, Ghost Ship of the Ice. Alright, the Crystal Sea is a body of water to the west of the Empire, named so because it freezes over entirely during winter. This also acts as a natural Imperial defense against naval assaults, blocking advances from the west. However, some claim to have spotted a ship moving through the ice recently, sparking colorful rumors of a ghost ship. As the cold of winter sets in, the water's surface turns to a dense layer of solid ice, making it impassable for ships. Despite this, coastal citizens and freelance journalists have sent reports of this strange ship appearing on the ice. It may be a little too early to write this off as the product of folk tales and overactive imaginations. Some suggest that these eyewitness accounts all correspond to certain mirages said to be common in the region. However, the possibility remains that this is evidence of a Federation comeback. We'll have more news on the Crystal Sea once we have more reliable information. And Tales of the Winter Witch. Right, according to an official Federation statement, only a small contingent has been withdrawn and Operation Northern Cross is still in motion. It's been some time since we heard any details, but military intel indicates the Federation forces may be in the midwestern area of the Empire. Our sources also uncovered a local legend of that region. This imperial tale tells of a winter witch. Blizzards are common in these frigid lands, some of them devastating in scope, freezing anything or anyone left out in the cold. Those found frozen in the morning are said to look as if someone had taken their souls. In this way, a story spread of a forbidding witch who summoned these deadly snowstorms. Even hardened Imperial soldiers have been known to confess they'd rather fight an enemy army than be caught in one of the witch's blizzards. All accounts describe these storms as nearing supernatural levels of cold and fury, and some speculate this phenomenon is connected to another legend, that of the ancient race of the Valkyria. The Times cannot comment on the accuracy of these legends, but our prayers go out to any Federation troops still in Imperial territory. We can only hope that between the cold and the enemy soldiers, they will not have to contend with a witch besides. Well, we know that that's a problem. Alright. So let's go ahead and head back to book mode and get the next chapter started, chapter 10. Let's go ahead and watch the cutscene.
Good boy. You're so good. But me? I'm no good at all.
Okay. Next.
The comet was destroyed after Crimeria lost control. The Centurion moved to their aid, but that vessel also caught fire and sank. Investigations are underway, but we're searching in a blizzard. We may not be able to recover the wreckage. I regret to inform you that, at present, both ships are unrecoverable. The mission was a failure.
I suppose I couldn't have expected the Federation's finest technology to simply fall into my lap.
I can't apologize enough, Doctor.
Oh, no need for dramatics. One ship still remains. And I presume you're not so incompetent as to make the same mistake twice.
No, sir.
And Crimeria.
Exhausted. Most likely from the sheer expenditure of energy. She's sleeping in her room. It might be some time before she recovers.
The strongest and weakest of the Valkyria. They called her defective. Wanted to lock her up, even though she's inherited such purity. Purer Valkyria blood than any other candidate. But bureaucrats are always so blind to true potential.
I was certainly shocked myself. I wouldn't have believed she harbored such destructive power if I hadn't seen it.
Descendants of the Valkyria exhibit a reaction to Ragnite that unleashes a raw, explosive force. That azure glow only appears when the Ragnite's full power is being utilized. Like weaponized moonlight. No man-made weapon could ever compare. They truly are miracles of war. She may exhibit some difficult behavior now, but her performance will improve with appropriate calibration. It is a technician's job to ensure a tool works properly.
She's still ultimately a living being. We can't expect to fully control.
The more you have to fiddle with a machine, the more attached you tend to get. Though even that has its limits. Nicola and Kiara, those two chose poorly. Perhaps a bit of recalibration will set them straight. I'll be counting on you to handle the rest. Oh, and give my regards to Waltz.
Yes, Doctor.
So apparently there is a third ship. Alright. Let's see what's next.
Hey there, pretty boy. Appreciate you handling that report. A little birdie told me you used to be with the Edinburgh Army. I can sort of hear it in your voice, too. But you're not actually from Edinburgh, are you? I'm gonna say... Gallian? Yep, figured. You Gallians are pretty ballsy. So I gotta wonder why a guy like you would defect. I heard you even sent a spy over to their side. And a femme fatale at that. Am I right? To think, a gloomy guy like you seducing the enemy's women. I didn't know you had it in you.
That's not it.
Oh, come on. Don't be shy. We're both red-blooded men here.
She's my sister.
Uh-huh.
My sister was aboard the Centurion.
What? My God, man! Why didn't you say something sooner? How are you this calm? If your sister was on that ship, she's dead. Oh, I get it. I had a feeling.
Yes. I believe the Centurion has not sunk.
My gut told me that too. They're tougher than they look. So did your spy, well, your sister, tell you that?
No, I haven't contacted her. But I'm still receiving a signal from her transceiver. She wouldn't take it into battle, so it must be in her room. And if that's working, it means the ship hasn't flooded. The hull may not even be ruptured.
So you still don't know if she's safe? God, man. I'm praying for you.
Spy or not, she's an enemy soldier. You may have been shooting at her on that battlefield. I don't see why you would pray.
Well, you know. You and me, we're buddies now.
I'm not your buddy.
Too bad. We're fighting for each other's lives. Like it or not, I'm the only friend you've got. But hey, the Centurion hasn't sunk.
I know. Plans are already in motion.
I guess so. That is Kai. We'll see how that all plays out. Alright. And apparently Lena is working for him. Makes sense. And we'll see how that plays out once that gets brought to light. Alright. Let's see what the Centurion is up to.
Riley, you have to keep moving or you'll freeze. I don't care. What happened to the Centurion? Where is everyone?
Quiet! I can hear something on the radio. Damn it! This blizzard is making it worse.
The ship sank, okay? We all saw the witch destroy it. And you're upset about the radio?
The sun's going down. We have to find somewhere to wait out the storm or else... No, we have to go help. They're waiting for us to save them. We can't, or the Empire will find us.
Claude, what do we do? Shh.
Squad E, read me. This is Centurion. We've not sunk yet.
They haven't sunk?
What does that mean?
I get it. This was their plan all along. They made it look like they sank and hid the ship inside a gap in the ice field.
What?
Squad E reads you, Centurion. We're moving to rendezvous now. Let's go, everyone! At the bottom of a deep crevasse in the Crystal Sea. Words can't describe the shock and joy we felt. The Centurion buried in ice, but intact. It turns out, the Winter Witch's attack had not been fatal after all, merely grazing the deck. To avoid further damage, the captain had ordered the crew to make it look like the ship had been sunk. So they brought the ship down, into the depths of a nearby crevasse. The captain's resourceful thinking saved the Centurion. Unfortunately, the witch's attack has disabled the engine. Until it's back up and running, we're stuck in the chasm. All we can do is sit here and freeze. We made it back to the Centurion safe and sound, but it looks like there's only more despair ahead.
Alright, so yeah, ship did survive, and we'll see how things are going.
Hey, found some. Got some old wooden boxes in the pantry.
That's great, Raz. Hurry and bring them over before the fire goes out.
Hold on. Let me just break these bad boys down.
Wow. Are those icicles on the ceiling?
Must be from our breath.
Hot air goes up to the ceiling and stays there till it freezes.
I guess it's not much better in here than out there.
Might be even colder. We're in a big hunk of metal after all. Whew. Oh, this cold's getting into my bones.
At least there's no wind in here. We wouldn't last an hour out in that blizzard.
Claude, we're still looking after the wounded, but their body temperatures are dropping fast. I'm doing what I can to help them retain heat, but at this rate...
Okay, let them stay closer to the fire. Give them as many blankets as we can spare.
God, dying in battle against the Empire's one thing, but I don't want to freeze to death on a friggin' ship. Hey, Claude, you think this is still gonna count as an honorable soldier's death?
It won't have to. I'm not gonna let anyone die here.
Easy to say.
Besides, this is nothing compared to marching in the snow. We're equipped for the cold in here, and we can make fires. So look on the bright side. No more walking.
Yeah, guess you got a point. What do you think, Kai? Starting to wish you'd kicked the bucket back at Siegfall, huh? Hey, Kai! Don't fall asleep here, you'll die!
Oh. I'm fine. Just thinking.
I'm gonna head to the bridge for a bit. Keep the fire going for me. We, have some bourbon, but only a little bit. Use it to warm yourselves up if you have to.
Bourbon? Why didn't you tell us we got the good shit?
Hey, don't drink it all at once, please.
You got it! Look at him, acting all tough. You see his hand shaking when he passed me the bottle?
I don't know. It's kind of helping us stay sane in here.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, so hopefully they can get the engine back running, which they probably will. Let's see what Riley is up to here.
How's it looking? Any signs of life in there?
No. You've already fixed everything we could think of.
Figures. Must not be getting any energy from the main engine. Not much we can do. Can't get into the restricted area.
Come on. Would it really be that bad?
You'd get court-martialed for one. And no matter how good of an explanation you had, well...
Firing squad, huh? So we're talking serious military secrets.
Even if we did crack it open, I don't think we'd know what to do with it. Apparently, it's working on a different design than your usual Ragnite reactor. On top of that, the breakdown fried the backup engine too. Doesn't look good.
We could probably bring the backup engine online if we kickstart it with a little power, but...
Feeding Ragnite energy to the backup engine?
Yeah, Ragnite energy.
You're staring. Something I can help you with, or...?
Yeah, we can make that work.
Huh?
The tank! We'll use the tank's engine! We should be able to use the tank's Ragnite energy to jumpstart the backup engine.
You want to use the tank's engine to move the ship? I don't know if...
We just need one little spark to get the engine running. Once we've got that, we can handle the rest ourselves. On my pride as a scientist, I swear we're going to get the Centurion out of this.
Alright, looks like they got a plan.
A report just came in from the engine room. They predict they'll be able to bring the backup engine online within the hour.
They're certainly working hard. I suppose we'd better leave that to the specialists. We should think about what to expect next.
The comet was targeted deliberately. It was a strategic ambush with the intent of capturing the ship.
But that means the route of the Cygnus fleet was...
leaked to the enemy, which could mean a number of things.
Either there's a spy or our code's been broken. But the greater mysteries can wait. First, we need to decide where to go after we get out of this crevasse. Loof, bring out the map.
It's safe to assume the enemy will be surrounding our planned route. We should take a wide detour around our original path and go behind them toward the capital.
But that'll drastically increase our travel time. If we don't resupply somewhere...
We'll resupply at this lightly defended city. But if we want to get there, we'll have to break through the Imperial sea fortress. Captain, it's going to be dangerous.
I can't imagine a sea route that isn't. Mr. Wallace, any thoughts to share?
We might be able to reach the capital that way, it's true. But with the loss of the comet, and with this ship operating on limited power, even if we minimize casualties at the fort, we'll still be at less than half strength.
You're concerned we might fail to take the capital after those losses, then?
Yes.
Mr. Wallace, I can't tell you our chances of success. I don't imagine anyone could. All we know is that someone has to do it. Otherwise, the Empire has already won. And if not us, then who? That is the question. And we answer it by our own choices.
By our own choices?
We know the battlefield well, don't we? Our time there is fleeting, dangerous, and uncertain. But that is precisely why we must always move forward. Time and time again, we soldier onward through pain, bloodshed, sacrifice. And when we look back, we see all those who stood against us and those who stood at our side. We make our choices, and we carry on. Perhaps it's what you'd call courage, or simply determination.
My courage and my determination.
Captain, we're under attack!
The enemy? From where?
From above. They're coming down into the crevasse.
I suppose we couldn't fool them for long.
Captain, squaddy's ready to move out.
Go. Hold out until they get the power back online.
Yes, sir.
All right, paratroopers?
They didn't sink. They didn't sink after all.
All these two.
It's almost pitiful, sitting there waiting to die. Don't you think it's beautiful, Kiara?
Capturing that monster is sure to make Lord Belgar happy. He'll be so proud of me. This time we're doing it right. Stay out of my way, Nicola.
I could say the same to you. How about a little contest? Let's see who can kill the most.
They're trapped like rats now. All we have to do is exterminate them.
Yeah, that's right, because there's no actual, like, aircraft in this world. At least, only rudimentary aircraft, so there wouldn't be any, like, actual paratroopers.
We're moving out. Hurry it up. I
can't believe they're coming after us down here.
No running this time. Gonna have to fight back.
Claude, we're under attack?
Riley, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? We're moving out.
You stay here.
Are you serious? I'm part of Squad E too.
I know that, but you're also an expert in Ragnite engineering. The best we've got, in fact.
What?
Now that the enemy knows we're stranded down here, they'll do whatever they can to destroy the ship. If we don't get her running and ready for evac before the second or third wave comes, we're done for. So I need you to do what you do best.
You mean it's on me to get the ship powered, huh?
Right.
My father put his blood, sweat, and tears into researching Ragnite compression. If I can't get her moving again, no one can. Leave it to me. I'll do my part if you promise to do yours.
Yeah, I'll hold him back.
Better not lose.
Same to you.
Please. I've never lost in my life. But you knew that.
Yeah, not then, and not now. Well, see you later.
You'd better come back alive.
Alright, so I guess we're not going to have access to Riley in this mission, which is fine. Alright, let's get the actual battle started here.
Allow me to brief you on the upcoming operation.
Alright. No support from the ship, obviously. Sortie from the deck, intercept the enemy, buy time, right? Apparently they are paradropping. Defenses while paradropping, a sniper can shoot them down, okay? So high ground will line up a clear shot at the paratroopers. Because they're also dropping explosives, okay? So we're gonna need snipers. Okay, so let's get commanders out on the field. Minerva, Rez.
Lock and load.
Will we need Jean? But she's commander, so she's out there. We're gonna need Kai and Nej,
Stay calm.
Aoife,
I'll try my best.
and we're gonna need an engineer. Let's see. Rebecca?
Operation complete.
And let's bring in Vancy. Because I haven't used her much yet. Alright, let's deploy.
The Centurion's fate is in your hands now. Please keep us safe, Squad E.
Keep the enemy busy until repairs are complete. Squad E, move out!
Just like Forsetti said, that clunker's engine is shot. They're not going anywhere.
Ah, there's nothing like toying with my prey.
Bombs! They're targeting the Centurion! We can't afford that many direct hits. Take them out before they land.
Alright. Parabomb. Paratrooper. Another paratrooper. Heavy Gatling. There's the high ground. There's some high ground. There's some high ground. Okay. Let's see, what are we going to do? There's enemy base. What were the, stop bombs from hitting the Centurion. Okay. That's the only victory condition, it will appear. I think that the Hafen is going to have to push to wherever it can go. So it's just going to have to drive forward. We're going to do the rest of this on foot. Alright. So, Hafen, you're up first.
Enemy sighted!
Keep firing!
Remove this guy.
That was wonderful. Another job well done. They're in range.
Alright, there's enemy shock trooper. In cover. Cove of the Peacock. Okay. Vancy.
Got it!
I want you. Where's my map? There it is.
I'll have a nice hot cup of cocoa waiting for you when you get back.
Can this be cleared with a grenade? A little too close, unfortunately. All right. Let's see, Rebecca.
All set.
Do need to get you towards the Hafen. But we need to drive that guy out of his cover first, and then get out of there.
Find some cover!
Alright, Aoife. Let's see, what can you hit? Let's get rid of that guy.
I should have expected as much from you.
Can I do this?
Alright, Neige. 0 AP. Oh my. Okay. Where are these bombs?
Go, go, go!
That's a trooper.
Looks like they're not used to...
That's another trooper.
Keep track of the enemy's location.
Well, I'll take what shots I can. Where was that enemy?
Watch your footing and proceed with caution.
There he is. I guess it's out of range? Alright, come on, Naish. I need you to move. There we are. Climb up.
Watch out for anti-tank weapons.
Oh! There's an enemy troop right here. A sniper.
I did it!
That was wonderful. Another job well done.
Ah, there's our targets. Alright. We can deal with the troops. We just need to get rid of these bombs. Alright.
Oh, right!
So you have one more shot left. I think that's our bomb. There it is. Yes, it is. Come on, hit it.
Great! Keep that up! Don't let the bombs reach the ship!
I see. They're good.
And there is no cover up here whatsoever.
It's so cold inside the ship now.
Alright, well, just make sure that she hopefully stays out of line of fire. And what we're going to try and do... There's an enemy sniper right there. What we're going to try and do is get Kai over here. So we have one on both sides of this crevasse here. Alright, Rez.
Here comes the pain! Got enemies here!
Incoming bombs!
You lead the charge.
Moving out.
Minerva, back him up.
I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here.
I'll make you suffer.
Now!
Put a grenade on the guy. Perfect. And we'll just park ourselves here.
Now advancing.
Oh, I just saw something. Enemy scout.
Just tell me if the cold's got you feeling tired. I'll wake you up. Leave it driving to me.
Well, that might cause us a problem.
These Imperials are more than a little creepy.
Alright, we got no cover there. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave Kai here. Oh, wait a minute. Unless I can get a shot.
There.
That's pretty
Yep. I have to use sniper interception fire to hopefully prevent that scout from getting through.
How should I kill you?
Oh yeah, these two. You have trouble getting past the tank.
There!
Interesting that you try to use your grenade.
There you are.
Is that a good idea? Well, it didn't damage them. Yeah, how was I supposed to know that there was going to be an enemy troop? It's going to appear out of nowhere right there. Ugh. Yep, here comes that, okay. Was not expecting 3 shock troopers to push.
I'm sorry. Huh? What?
Okay. There's a bomb. There's a bomb. Alright, well, this is bad.
I got this. Come on!
Push them back!
Ha! Easy.
Target eliminated.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
One down.
Moving out.
You've been spotted.
And 2 down.
How was that?
Good. That should make things a little easier.
Here comes the pain.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Come on!
Ah, the flamethrower worked. How about that?
Target eliminated.
All right, let's get Eve out of here.
Medic! They're over here!
I won't let you die.
I know there's still a scout back there. Alright, we're gonna have to hold the base.
Try not to get killed.
They're in range.
won't let you die.
I can't lose another one.
Keep firing!
Found them.
You rearm her. Okay.
Leave the driving to me.
Alright, we need to kill those bombs.
See this?
Target eliminated. Keep up
Alright,
the
there's
good work.
one. I know there's another one out there somewhere.
Engine room. How long until those repairs are done?
It's behind that enormous icicle. Oh well, I think that's probably the best I'm gonna be able to do for now.
Advancing.
Actually, we're not advancing. We're falling back.
What if they attack us on our back?
Not even close. Please.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead. Eat this! You're being targeted. Here, come up.
Alright, I need some replacements. Replacement soldiers. Does Kai... No, she does not have line of sight on that bomb. That bomb's like way off target.
Now advancing.
Try checking your ammunition stores.
Not even close.
Advancing.
You're being targeted.
Right there.
Not even close. Please.
Shots fired. Find some
They're
cover.
ducking everything.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
But if I park right about there, they shouldn't be able to get past. Alright. End phase.
No! The hell was that? They got cannons on us? We can't take that kind of impact for long. They're gonna wreck the main shaft.
Once that shaft is gone, no amount of repair is going to fix it. Please, Claude, you have to keep them off us. As long as you can do that, I swear I'll get this running.
I'll show you.
I'm working on it.
Someone help.
Well, that's not gonna work.
I'll make sure you die slowly.
Where are you going? Well, I think that's probably actually going to cost me the mission, because without a sniper up there, I'm not going to be able to prevent the bombs. Alright, I need to rethink how this is gonna work. Alright, but I am out of time at the moment. So I'll have to see if I can get myself out of this situation, or we may just need to restart the whole mission, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, but for now, go ahead and end it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.